What if I told you that two simple ingredients, probably sitting in your home right now, hold the power to change your life in ways modern medicine still can't fully explain? No, this isn't some trendy TikTok hack or late-night infomercial miracle. This is a practice steeped in history, trusted by generations, and now being rediscovered for the incredible health transformation it offers. Castor oil and baking soda, two ordinary household staples when used together, can spark extraordinary change. Stay with me until the end of this video, because what you'll discover may shift how you view healing, aging, and even your daily habits. And if you are ready to take your health into your own hands, if you believe in the wisdom of natural healing, be sure to like this video and subscribe. Let's bring this message to the people who need it most. Because trust me, there is someone out there silently suffering who might find hope in what you were about to hear. Let's begin with a problem that affects millions, especially men over 50, prostate discomfort. You know the story, sleepless nights, constant trips to the bathroom, that nagging urgency. It's not just annoying. Over time, it chips away at your quality of life. And for years, men have been told it's just part of aging. But that's not the full picture. The root of these symptoms often lies in chronic inflammation and cellular stress inside the prostate. Swelling interferes with natural urine flow, disrupts hormones, and keeps you up at night. That's where castor oil enters, not as a miracle cure, but as a holistic support that addresses inflammation at its core. When applied externally to the lower abdomen, it stimulates circulation, reduces swelling, and improves detox. Add a touch of baking soda, and you amplify these effects even further. Real people are already seeing real results. In one clinical study, older men using castor oil compresses saw nighttime urination drop by 40% in just 3 months. No side effects, no prescriptions, just nature doing what it does best, healing. Here's how to do it. Soak a piece of flannel in organic castor oil, place it over your lower belly, cover it with plastic wrap, and apply low heat for 30 to 60 minutes. Do this 3 times a week. That's it. Still skeptical? Let me tell you about Sam, retired firefighter, tough as nails. For years, he struggled to sleep more than a few hours at a time. When he finally tried this method, the results were life-changing. Within weeks, he was sleeping through the night for the first time in over a decade. Not just better sleep, better life. So, if you're tired of bathroom interruptions, if you're ready to wake up feeling rested, energized, and in control again, this might just be the natural solution you've been waiting for. And this is just the beginning. In the next part, we'll dive into something many quietly fear but rarely talk about: hair loss, and how this same natural duo can bring your confidence back, one strand at a time. Let's talk about something many quietly struggle with but few feel comfortable admitting: hair loss. It creeps up gradually, a little more hair on the pillow, a widening part in the mirror, maybe your barber making an offhand comment like, "Trying a new style?" Hair thinning isn't just about vanity. It chips away at your confidence, your sense of youth, your reflection staring back with less volume, less vitality. And the worst part? Most solutions either don't work or come with side effects that are far worse than the problem. But what if I told you that the same castor oil and baking soda combo we talked about earlier might also be one of the simplest, most effective natural remedies for hair regrowth? Here's the truth. One of the biggest culprits behind male pattern baldness is a hormone called DHT. It shrinks hair follicles until they stop producing hair altogether. The good news? Castor oil contains compounds that help block this conversion from testosterone to DHT, without the harsh chemicals. But it gets even better. Castor oil is rich in nutrients that boost circulation in your scalp, wake up dormant follicles, and nourish roots with what they need to grow again. Combine this with baking soda, which helps remove dead skin and detox the scalp, and you've got a powerful 1-2 punch for your hair. This isn't guesswork. There's real evidence behind it. A recent study showed that men who massaged castor oil into their scalps 3 times a week saw hair thickness improve by nearly 50% in just 90 days. Here's how to try it yourself. Warm a tablespoon of castor oil until it's slightly heated, never hot. Massage it into your scalp for 5 minutes, focusing on thinning areas. Let it sit for at least an hour or even overnight. For an extra boost, add a few drops of rosemary essential oil, a natural DHT blocker. Do this consistently, 2 to 3 times a week, and give it time. The results won't appear overnight, but when they do, they'll feel nothing short of miraculous. Let me introduce you to James. At 42, he'd tried it all: biotin, expensive shampoos, even considered a transplant. When he finally gave castor oil a shot, he didn't expect much. But within a month, the drain had less hair. 2 months in, his hair felt thicker. And 3 months later, even his barber noticed the change. No gimmicks, just nature, just consistency. So if you're tired of watching your hair fade in silence, maybe it's time to try something older than science, but rooted in real results. And if you're still with us, don't go anywhere. Because next, we'll talk about a pain that slowly steals your freedom, joint pain, and how this ancient oil can give you back your movement, one step at a time. Let's talk about something many consider just part of getting older: joint pain. That slow, nagging ache in your knees, the stiffness in your hips when you stand, or the discomfort that greets you every time you climb stairs. It doesn't just hurt, it limits you. Bit by bit, it robs you of your freedom. But what if I told you that relief doesn't have to come from a bottle of pills? Here's the truth. Most joint pain isn't just about wear and tear. It's about inflammation, your body's internal fire that flares up and refuses to go out. And while medications can block that pain temporarily, they often come with a long list of risks: stomach issues, liver stress, even heart complications over time. That's where castor oil steps in. Not as a quick fix, but as a deep-acting natural solution. Packed with ricinoleic acid, it penetrates beneath the skin, into the tissues, easing swelling, improving blood flow, and triggering real, lasting healing. No chemicals, no prescriptions, just nature doing what it's done for generations. Let's take it a step further. Combine castor oil with a little heat, say a warm compress, and what you get is therapeutic power that rivals modern painkillers. Apply it to your knees, back, shoulders, wherever you feel pain, and let the oil do its work. You don't need to take my word for it. In a 2020 study by the Arthritis Foundation, patients with chronic joint pain who used castor oil compresses reported up to a 55% drop in inflammation levels in just 4 weeks. And this isn't just data, it's real life. Mark, a retired carpenter, lived with knee pain so intense he could barely climb stairs. Skeptical but desperate, he gave castor oil a try. 3 weeks later, he messaged me. I walked up a flight of stairs without a railing, for the first time in 10 years. That's the kind of transformation we're talking about. You don't need to live in pain, and you don't need to numb yourself to find relief. Just take a small step. Warm a spoonful of castor oil, massage it gently into the painful joint, wrap it with a towel, and apply low heat for 30 minutes. Repeat this 3 times a week. If you've been waking up stiff, moving slower, or sitting out of life because of pain, this is your chance to take control. Because freedom doesn't come from fighting your body, it comes from supporting it. And speaking of support, what's going on inside your gut might be affecting more than your digestion. In the next part, we'll talk about how castor oil helps restore not just movement, but balance, starting from the inside out. Let us shift focus to something we all know is important, but rarely talk about unless there is discomfort: digestion. How often do you feel bloated after meals? Sluggish, heavy, or like your stomach's just stuck? That dragging sensation that creeps in mid-afternoon, making you feel tired, foggy, and even anxious. You're not alone. And it's not just about food. Poor digestion affects everything: your energy, your immune system, even your mood. And here's the kicker. Most digestive issues don't come from what we eat, but from how well our gut is working to break it down and move it through. And this is where castor oil once again shines. Castor oil isn't just some old-school laxative. It's a gut whisperer. Its unique compound, ricinoleic acid, stimulates natural peristalsis, the gentle wave-like contractions that move waste through the colon. Not aggressively, not artificially, but naturally. This means less cramping, no dehydration, and no harsh surprises. Just smooth, consistent, healthy elimination that doesn't leave you drained or dependent. Let me tell you about Lisa. She was the kind of woman who did everything right. Ate clean, exercised, took probiotics, but still felt off. Bloating, constipation, a belly that felt swollen even after light meals. She felt frustrated, discouraged, and disconnected from her body. Until she added a teaspoon of food-grade castor oil to a warm glass of lemon water each morning. Within days, she noticed the difference. Her belly flattened, her rhythm returned, and for the first time in years, she didn't dread meals. She enjoyed them. But there's more. When Lisa began using castor oil packs on her abdomen 3 times a week, soaking a soft cloth in warm oil, placing it on her belly and resting under a heating pad, her transformation went deeper. Not only did digestion improve, but her mental clarity returned. She felt lighter, not just physically, but emotionally. This is the power of a calm, balanced gut. And in case you're wondering, this isn't a fluke. A clinical study from Harvard found that 73% of chronic constipation patients reported major relief within just 6 hours of castor oil use. So if you've been stuck in the cycle of discomfort, chasing probiotics, drinking detox teas, or fearing every meal, this is your moment to reclaim your gut. Not with chemicals, but with compassion. Because sometimes the secret isn't in doing more, it's in doing what's right for your body. Stick around, because next we're talking about something that affects millions, but often hides in silence. Circulation. What's flowing through your body may be the key to everything you feel. Now let's talk about something that seems minor, until it isn't. Cold hands, swollen ankles, fatigue after just a short walk. What you're feeling might not be aging. It could be a quiet warning. Poor circulation. You see, when blood doesn't flow freely, everything suffers. Muscles weaken. Oxygen can't reach where it's needed. The heart works harder. And that tired, heavy feeling in your limbs, that's your body signaling for help. Poor circulation isn't just inconvenient. It's dangerous. It can lead to serious conditions like heart disease, high blood pressure, even stroke. But the solution isn't another pill or some high-caffeine energy drink. It's something far more natural. And it's been within reach all along. Castor oil. Yes, again. This humble oil is more than just a remedy. It's a circulation booster. Its active compounds penetrate deep beneath the skin, encouraging nitric oxide production. This opens up blood vessels, improves oxygen delivery, and reduces pressure on the heart. But we're not stopping there. When combined with gentle massage, castor oil becomes a therapy. Warm it in your hands, then apply to your feet, calves, or hands in slow circular motions. Do this at night. You'll feel the difference. And for those dealing with swelling, spider veins, or cold extremities, here's the secret. Wrap the area in a towel after applying the oil and relax for 30 minutes. That's it. Simple, affordable, powerful. Let me tell you about Mark, a retired mechanic who once had legs so swollen, he avoided walking altogether. But with consistency, just 3 oil massages a week, his swelling reduced. His stamina returned, and he no longer felt like a prisoner in his own home. It's not magic, it's biology. Give the body what it needs and it knows what to do. We're not done yet. Stick with us because next we explore something many chase in expensive creams, but never find: youthful, glowing skin. And yes, castor oil has something to say about that too. Now let's talk about something that reflects our health as clearly as a mirror: our skin. Over time it changes. Fine lines appear, elasticity fades, and that youthful glow? It starts to dim. But what if the solution isn't in a luxury cream, but in something simple, natural, and shockingly effective? You guessed it, castor oil. Unlike conventional moisturizers that barely touch the surface, castor oil penetrates deep into the skin's layers. It nourishes, it hydrates, and most importantly, it helps stimulate collagen and elastin production. These are the building blocks of firm, radiant skin. Let me break it down. Castor oil is loaded with vitamin E, omega-9 fatty acids, and ricinoleic acid. Together, they combat oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and feed your skin with nutrients it desperately needs. And the results? They're more than cosmetic. Regular application can reduce the appearance of fine lines, lighten dark spots, smooth uneven tone, and even calm irritated or aging skin. But more than that, it helps your skin heal from within. Just ask Cecilia. In her early 60s, she thought her best skin years were behind her. Years of sun damage, stress, and hormonal changes left her skin dry, dull, and uneven. She tried everything: serums, facials, expensive creams. Nothing worked. Until she committed to a simple nightly routine: a few drops of cold-pressed castor oil, gently massaged into her clean skin before bed. Within weeks, the transformation was undeniable. Her skin looked hydrated, supple, and visibly more even. She didn't just look better, she felt better, more confident, more radiant. And the best part? You don't need a dermatologist. You don't need injections, you just need to be consistent. So here's your invitation. Start tonight. After cleansing, warm a few drops of castor oil between your fingers and massage upward into your face, gently but with intention. Focus on the areas that matter most to you, around the eyes, forehead, cheeks. Let the oil work overnight. And in the morning, notice how your skin feels: softer, smoother, more alive. And now that we've addressed body, hair, pain, digestion, blood flow, and skin, there's just one more element left: your peace of mind. Because even if your body heals, true wellness includes your emotional balance too. Stick around for the final part. It may be the most important one yet. And now we've reached the final piece of the puzzle, the one most people overlook. But without it, no amount of healing truly sticks: your inner peace. You see, the human body isn't just bones, muscles, and skin. It's emotions, energy, memory, stress. And one of the greatest obstacles to long-lasting health is the constant noise within. The tension, anxiety, and emotional clutter we carry every single day. That's why castor oil's final gift is so powerful. When applied with intention, it doesn't just ease your pain or improve your skin. It calms your nervous system, resets the stress response, and it helps you reconnect with the one thing you need most: yourself. Here's how. About 30 minutes before bed, warm a tablespoon of castor oil. Not hot, just gently soothing. Massage it into your abdomen and chest using slow, circular motions. Let each touch be a reminder to relax, to release, to breathe. Then lie down in silence. Place one hand over your heart and take 5 slow, deep breaths. Feel your body respond. Your jaw unclenches, your shoulders lower, your breath slows, your heart softens. That's the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and recover mode, taking control. And in that stillness, healing begins. You don't need apps, pills, or rituals. Just awareness, intention, and the wisdom of a plant that's been quietly healing humans for thousands of years. So what started as a mix of castor oil and baking soda has become a map to reclaim your body, your energy, your skin, your rest, and now, your mind. If this message touched you even a little, don't keep it to yourself. Someone else out there is searching for hope. Share this with them. And if you're ready to live fully, not just longer but better, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and join this movement of natural healing and deep renewal. Your health isn't behind you, it's waiting for you to return, and we'll be right here walking that path beside you.